Alright, we are live. Just got the warning for fuel reserves at 10%. 96 tons, that means it's 9.6 tons now. So we're good. We are good. Golden actually. Still doing at 17.0 light years from the nearest star. The fuel gauge looks worrying, but it should be okay. Hi Thomas. Welcome to the stream, officially now. And thanks for the follow, by the way. So I'm aiming for 17.2 light years on that. And it 0.21 light years takes about 25 minutes, thereabouts. So should be about half an hour, bit more, till the turnaround. Because at 17.2 it should be showing the distance to Sol at 65,665 light years. And that's my goal. So this should be interesting. Not getting stranded. Oh, and the Twitch chat is apparently super small on the stream. Let's see if I can do something about that. Oh, there we go. Just waiting for the 17.1 so I can redo my maths and be absolutely certain that I won't be stranded here. Yeah, indeed. Like, I was wondering at one point if I kept going for like, in an Imperial cutter, like 700 tons of fuel, would I be able to travel to the other side of the galaxy? It would be crazy if I started seeing the silhouette of the galaxy way over there. It would, you know, go off this side and come out on the other side. Like a wormhole. Yeah, me neither. I mean, look at this. Freaking darkness. Nothing in there. Not even like distant galaxies like over there. I think that's Andromeda or something. Or where is it? I don't know. But can't even see the star that I'm left from. Somewhere on that bright spot over there. Could see that until about 3 light years away. Indeed. Indeed. But yeah. No, not yet. So 16.9 light years I did achieve at 20:34 local time, which is GMT plus 3. Oh, what do I have to jump to nearest star? Nearest star is way over to the left there, about 55 light years. So even if I'm low on fuel, I should be fine with, 50 plus light year jump range and a FSD boost, which I have the materials for. Because I'm counting on that. Yeah, I do. Pretty well covered over there. Still nothing. Oh, it's about 5 minutes away. The 17.1 mark. No, the FSD injection doesn't really affect the fuel cost of the jump. Or is it just basically actually lowers the amount of fuel I need. So if I was to jump without the injection about 30 light years with a 50 light year range, it would be pretty much the same as I would jump 60 light years with an FSD boost of 100%. I did check that before trying this, just to be safe. Still there. Let's check the closest star. So if I'm 17 light years away, well, this way, but that's about 10 and I'm about 4. I'm about here. So the jump is to this star, which is, oh no, not that one, this one. Oh wait, I went 107 light years away. Okay, so I'm about somewhere over here. Like, not too far away, but then again, can't get much further without a massive fuel tank. So that star is about, barely see it, 55.1. The previous record was by a commander called Commander Persera. I think that's the name. And he got stranded here. Got rescued by 3 fuel rats, or possibly even more. So, and that was at 11.4 light years away from the star where I am now, 17 light years. And yes, I have fitted an extra 64 tons of fuel. Actually, if I could fit that again, I would put a bigger fuel scoop and an extra 32 tons of fuel instead of the 64, but this configuration allows me to do a stunt like this. Because 64 tons of fuel in total is completely fine for jumping over fields of brown dwarfs and things like that. And the second biggest fuel scoop, which I think is a 5A, I've fitted. I can see it there. Yeah, 5A. It's not the fastest, and it could be faster. No, absolutely not. This record can be beaten, and it probably will be beaten by me, if not anybody else. Because you can fit, like Imperial Cutter can fit like 7,500 tons of fuel, and imagine the time you could run on that, or something that consumes fuel bit less than my ship does. Like I could fit this with God knows how many tons of fuel, 200 maybe. But I've been in Super Cruise for 75 hours at this point, so can't be arsed to go much further. It would require like a week. Okay, there we go. 17.1. Like I have a piece of paper with maths and shit on, so I can calculate the yeah, absolutely. Time it'll take to 17.1. That's at what's the time? Playing with local time here. So that would put us right about 21:50. Yeah. So that would be, what would that be? Like 18:50 in game time. That will turn around. Can I cut a jump to the last star? Not entirely sure. Would probably have to engineer that quite far, but possibly. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Gonna have to fix this. There we go. Okay. Running at 80%. I thought I would use 70%. I don't think it works like that. Don't think, but let's try. No. Still 1.19. But what I know is shutting down some modules over here really saves on some fuel. Like, I don't need a fuel scoop over here. This consumes like way too much power. And shields, who needs shields? Nothing to pump into here. But you do need your frameshift drive and thrusters. I took some damage trying to disengage the thrusters at 2000 times the speed of light. Fell off Super Cruise and cracked my canopy and all that shit. But I do have a maintenance module over here. Not powered up right now. That's 90% integrity. Also power plant 90%. Not the wisest move. I don't know. The cockpit is pretty big. I think I'm wearing my belt if this has one. Or it might have just magnets that cling on to my hemoglobin on my blood. And that's how I'm held here. Don't know. It's 1,000 years from now. Anything could be the case. So, yeah. Also, when I started this experiment, I was on a 24-inch screen with an GTX 970 and upgraded, like ordered and got in the mail the monitor and bought a used graphics card and upgraded. So I've experienced like 2 hours of downtime. Can't wait to get to jump from start to start with these. Well, I am planning to get to 17.2. Like that's when the distance from sol to sol changes. If I type here sol, here we go. Bit laggy. Sure, there we go. Select that and look at it over there. So it's 65.664 light years away. But when I get to 17.2, that should change to 65.665 thousand light years. So 65,665 light years away. That's why the 17.2. I know it's a rounding thing, but also you can see it. Oh, you can't see it over here. Nope. I'll have to turn around my ship to see that. Do I have a checklist of screenshots and video? Yeah, I can start the 65.65k light year club. Sure. And it will take at least 3 days to get another member. Unless they have some super fast super cruise. Cause that's the fastest I think one can go. 2001 speeds of light. Yeah, I have a couple screenshots. And I set the video to save on Twitch. So I can download it later. Yeah, and they might be 10 minutes behind me. That's possible. And with a 500-ton fuel tank. Who knows, who knows. Or maybe they are ahead of me and just have no record of it. I did look on the internet. And the internet knows everything. So, can't find it there. Doesn't exist. Yeah, and my sensor range is rather limited. Also, the Commander Persera, who was at the 11.4 light year mark, did drop out some mugs from a station that is way far away from some system's entry point, and I did not see those mugs. So I think I did take bit of a different path. But it would have been cool to see those mugs. Like some unknown signal source or something. Drop in, take a screenshot with those and keep going. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was the mugs. Me trying to shut down the thrusters, and I just ran into them and they obliterated in million little pieces and just hoovered them up. leave a few mines for the next guy. Sure. Like that's the, right thing to do. Screw over the next guy. I don't think so. I have zero cargo capacity in this thing. The loadout is in the description somewhere, as far as I remember, if you wanna take a look. But for some reason it shows the jump range as 51.22, and here I can clearly see it's 51.66, the max one. Still growing though, as I'm chewing up fuel. But I did check that I can afford to lose 2 tons, so I can get back with 4 tons remaining. 5 is the maximum I can use on one jump. You scared the shit out of him. For sure. I could also deploy my hardpoints. I do have a mining laser. But that's like a laser pointer. Sure. I would shit myself if I drop off the super cruise and somebody else drops in just behind me here. Then they deploy their hardpoints and I'm like, fuck it, I'm out of here. Oh. Before Colonia existed. You've been playing for a long time. I've never been to Colonia. So the path I took here is like following. Wait, where am I? Which side is up? No, that's the wrong side. Oh no, this is all. So I traveled along this route here. That's all the earthlights I found. Just bookmarked them. Went here. I was somewhere along these regions here, and I landed on a planet too close to the sun. Stopped to took some pretty screenshots and heard my ship explode somewhere in the black background and was teleported back to about here where the last station is. Rather here, maybe. Just took off, retraced the same route, and now I'm here again. There was a bit of a motivation loss at some point. Yeah, still at 51.01 jump range. I should be fine after refilling the, the reservoir, the 1 ton bar over there. I should have about 8 tons now, or 10 in the tank. And it should take me 20 some minutes, which is gonna consume like 0.4 tons of fuel to get to the 17.2. Or until that distance to the soul changes. Might be a bit before. Never actually observed it change, but it always did. I have Sisu, yes. Yeah, that's a pretty good definition of it. Completely fuck some up and just begin again. Walk to the fridge, grab a beer, go at it again. I'm definitely going to do all the work to come back. I'm probably gonna stream again once I get to the very planet I last died at. I wish I could eject some stone in there, like a data point, saying that this is where a 100,000 light year trip ended last time. Yeah, we'll look for the wreck. Like cruising orbital flight and keep a close eye on the heat-o-meter. Like, this is a great ship for the heat. Never overheats. I can engage the FSG for the next jump while scooping at full speed. As long as I immediately start flying away from the ship, or the star rather, but gets to like 85-90% heat, and then I jump. Like, never heat problems, but so I wasn't really used to being afraid of overheating. But now I sure as hell am. Always check the heat of the surface temperature of the planet before landing on it. And the gravity. Wouldn't wanna land on a 6G planet with this. Five Gs I can manage. Three-page essay of my thoughts and emotions in those minutes. Sure, I probably could. Or maybe not. Like 3 sentences is probably enough. I was angry. Went to the fridge to get a bottle of vodka. Then I started again. The end. So easy it is. Sure. Okay. 10 minutes. Till the turnaround. And I should have plenty of fuel. Yeah. I should leave that as a data point or something that people can scan at that location. And just tell them where it is and make it a tourist attraction. Maybe even anonymous, if that's possible. I don't care. Also, the amount of scanned data I lost on that little explosion, it's mind-boggling. Probably close to that 300 to 400 mil mark. Because I was scanning everything in the beginning of the trip. Like, not every rocky moon basically, but anything with a bit of texture to them. Anything that looked expensive. Or could have been terraformable. Or candidate for terraforming. Yeah, exactly. Except I don't have a cat. more a dog person myself. Cats are okay. Okay, but if I could choose, I'd get a dog. Are we there yet? No. I'm just gonna keep looking at this. Or rather take screenshots. If I can. Yeah, like that. Save it. Yeah. I want an ice cream. Yeah. I need to pee. Sorry, the lavatory is full over here. Yeah. Oh god. My iPod has no more battery. I wonder what revision of iPhone are they in this year? 3304. Like the iPhone 1500 or something. 1300. And how long is that? Yeah, they'd have to start using like higher maths. Still with a headphone jack. Yeah, and a charger that nobody has. And if you drop it like any amount of distance, it will shatter. Absolutely into a million pieces. And it's probably really thin. I'd guess 0.5 millimeter. So thin you'll cut your fingers. Yeah, the dongle. Like high tech. What do you need your Type 9 for? Transporting dongles. That's where the money's at. Because Apple still exists. Keeping those traders alive. Oh, what the future brings for us. Can't wait to see. Can't wait to live to 1,000. We should be right about there. Within the next 5 minutes. Yeah, Samsung is still making better phones. I have a feeling that Apple would be an imperial company, using slaves for the manufacturing. But the Samsung's flagship phone would cost like 10 grand or something. Something crazy. Yeah. we there yet? Soon. Very soon. Hopefully. Within that part of Supercruise Reservoir. Should be fine. Should be fine. It has grown organically. Yeah. Touchscreen the size of a football field. Fits in your pocket. Sure. By the way, are you seeing this in widescreen? Like 21 by 9? Or is it actually 16 by 9? Nobody using Samsung account for anything. I didn't know that Samsung had an account system. Hey! Hey! 17.2 and 65.665 thousand light years. We are there. I think we can drop out. Or keep going and do a loop and drop out then. Nice. Still have fuel for about 30 minutes before it takes another ton from the main tanks. Slowing down. Yeah, the front panel updates only when I log in again. Dramatic slowdown. Starting the turn. Would you look at that? Dropping out. Yeah, the fuel consumption went down nicely. Oh, can't see the destination. Well, damn it. Maybe I'll have to select it again. I'm at 51.10 light years jump range. I am good on that. Yeah, there it is. Screenshot. Otherwise nobody will believe me. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna stop here for a moment and appreciate the view. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Didn't document that. Well, I just have to do it again. Probably go a bit further. Like take 128 tons of fuel or something. that would be doable. Although the more capacity you have, the smaller are the jumps when you plot a route. I'll just look at here too. Yeah. You're happy to be able to see it live. Yeah, I bet you're outfitting a cutter or something to go break the record. Or the Gataka, whoever it is. You might be. That's true. I don't know what to do next. Oh, maybe fire up some modules. Maybe don't yet. Actually, let me do this. Premium. Just to be on the safe side. Here we go. Cause you know I need the extra range for the jump to the closest system. You think we have documented this adequately? Or what? Yeah, the time too. That. Maybe I should go do an announcement invoice. Sure. Wait, how do I do that? Like in Discord. Use my official deep voice. Like, we have reached the target. No, wait, stuttering. We have reached the target. 665 light years from Sol. Mission complete. I think that's good. I think that's okay. Yeah. Let's get back. It's cold and lonely in here. Like I came here to get some space, but jeez. Enough's enough. Yeah, claps. 5's enough. Yep. So I just select the star closest to me. Yeah. 102 jump range, that's adequate. Select. Yeah, thank you to Mr. Braben, and my mom for letting me own a computer back when I was getting addicted to this game. Like, look how little fuel it takes to get back there. Like nothing. I'm gonna be left with more than 6 tons when I get there. But anyway, I'm safe. That's the most important thing. Won't be seeing any fuel rats too soon here. I'll buy you a cold beer if we ever meet. Yeah, I can go further, but I won't. There's no point. There's no point. I'm not crazy like that. We've been there. We've been far enough. Somebody's gonna exceed my record. And somebody, possibly I, someday will. So there's a time for going further. But this time we leave it here. Some glam shots. That's where we were. Actually, we were coming back already. Will I send a message to the other guy? I'd have to send it to 4 other guys. Commander Persera and the 3 fuel rats that rescued him. And no, I'm not the guy to rub it in. I'll just leave it here or make some subtle forum post about it. So that people get a bit more ambitious than I did. Do I have him in my friends list? No, I don't have him in my friends list. I saw the video of the rescue. That's all I know. I think it's enough talking. It's space. Nothing else over here. Nothing to see. But we'll be back one day. And we'll go further. That's a promise. Yeah. Guess where I am. Sure. Alright, we're going. Doing it in dramatic fashion.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Super cruise. Well, why did it lose the waypoint? Or rather the selected star. Just have to select it again. It is selected. Well then. Oh, it wasn't selected. It will take me about 9 days to get there. That jump will go well. Absolutely. There's no possibility of me screwing this up. Alright, bite the bullet. Here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
It shows 50.07 light years on the HUD, and on the waypoint it shows 55.1.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Nice acceleration. It sure is. No mass over here. Nothing to hold me down. Not even my sandwich. We are here. Made it. Now is the time to power up some modules. Usage at 48%. We do need a fuel scoop. Don't need the power distributor. Don't need shields. I'm gonna keep one of those active. And my sensors. That's about it. Your heart rate is dropping to normal now. Good. Don't get a heart attack because of me. Have I not explored this? Well, it's back to the tedium now. Scanning, jumping. Jumping again, maybe scanning. And some more jumping. But first, guess what? Fuel. Not too much though. Don't wanna get too heavy to not be able to jump to the next star, cause as far as I can remember, I do need some FSD boost on that. Also get me some my orbit lines back. There.
Fuel scooping.
Oh. So good fuel. I like this. And I love the view. 34 inches of curved goodness. Like, who needs women when monitors have curves? Right? Right. Okay. Alright, that should be enough.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And I'll have to plot the route to the next system. I did jump from actually here, closer to about this region. But yeah, whatever. There we go. Shows about 82.7 light years. Should be absolutely fine on that. Do I feel there's any distortion to the image due to the curved screen? Actually no. No, the screen is so wide that if I sit in the middle and look at the edges, if it wasn't curved I would be looking at quite a radical angle at it. So it being slightly curved, it actually helps with the distortion.
Frameshift drive charging.
Are all the next stars scoopable? Yes. Like, near the edge there are not many unscoopable stars. It's a good thing.
3, 2, 1.
Because I've been low on fuel before here. Because I have to get the jump range. Here we go. No need to scoop on this one. No new ones found. Surprise. Okay, here we go. This is the next one. I could go over there. Wait, actually, let's see which ones I've visited. Yeah, I've been there. All the systems near the edge are pretty much scanned, so much that they glow green. Because everybody's trying to find the most remote place you can go. And we just came from there. Yeah, it would.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like these are all first discovered by Alitnil or some other famous
3, 2,
explorer
1.
within about 500 light years range. There's nothing that's not scanned. Even the ones that I can't get to.
Fuel scooping.
Sure.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Next waypoint. Need some synthesis for that one. There we go. Are there any planets in the systems here? Sure. Pretty much the normal amount. Some don't, some have. And then there are the freakishly massive systems with more than 100 objects discovered. I think 104 might be my record. Not exactly sure, but 40 plus is maybe one out of 100 or 50 have more than 40 objects in them. However, I'm not gonna scan those. Usually just rocky moons or
Frameshift drive charging.
cold places in general. You never went beyond Beagle Point.
4, 3,
Yeah, Beagle Point is like... Actually, where is it in relation to Sol? Like, it's not directly in the path, so I can't really compare the distance to Beagle Point from where I was, because it's gonna be way more than I'm actually further. Slightly to the side. But I think it's like between 2 and 500 light years closer to Sol. Yeah, let's press the next one over here. Can I jump here? 98. Pushing it, but what's my jump range? 98. Should be okay. The trip home felt so long. Yeah, in a 34-year light year anaconda. Like I can't plot routes with jumps more than 41 light years, because that's what my ship will do with the full tank. And even though I never fly with a full tank, it won't plot the route with bigger jumps. Can I make that? 99. Yeah, barely.
Frameshift drive
There we go.
charging.
My next waypoint is the star I died at. And the next one is probably home.
3, 2, 1.
Like the eastern side of the galaxy is the one I'm planning to return to scan more stars and make money, because there's a region not too much explored. some of that good old fuel. Yeah,
Fuel scoop
there we go.
disengaged.
So, can we plot a normal route now? Not yet. Oh, actually we can. Yeah. That's where I came from. Those are some earth lugs over there. Pretty close to each other. Not sure where are the earth lugs orbiting each other. Could they be here? Like I've been here. You can see the blue dots. I usually route out of that other than my destination. So because if I had found earth lights I would have bookmarked them. And that's basically the only thing I want to revisit. How long is that? Wait. I've forgotten how to plot a route. Pathetic. Here we go. 11,000 light years. That's not... Oh, okay. Failed anyway. So, need to plot one like right over here, maybe? Or is it this one? There we go. This should be fine. So this is where you run into when the... Yeah, exactly. I don't wanna see Thargoids. No, thank you. Actually, wait a minute, what did I press? Where did I plot that route to? Generally in the right direction. Okay, beagle point is... Oh, like, is this the beagle point? Like, this game does not like the aspect ratio. Points all over the place. Okay, the beagle point's over there. So that's like a good 400 light years closer to Sol. Alright, let's see if it plots her out like to here. Yeah, it does. Heading there then. Do I have jump boost or something? No. Oh, it's just a short jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go. Man, I am high on caffeine. Apparently 2 cups of coffee is enough. I'm plotting with the old algorithm. It's going to push a pain. Yeah, it took forever.
Fuel scooping.
Nothing new here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Anything over 200 light years would take a long time or fail. Yeah, I've never been to the center of the galaxy. Been like 3/4 of around the edge, like almost twice.
Fuel scooping.
But Sake is like
Fuel scoop disengaged.
in my future plans
Drive charging.
on a separate trip. Like I need to get back to the bubble and re-engineer this shit. Cause I used the old engineers to try and get the most out of this ship and it's okay. But not the best I can get. And it took forever back when I did it. Like 2 days. Game time 48 hours. Or something crazy like that. To get the 50 light years. And I'll reconfigure the fuel tank and fuel scoop system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Or
Frame shift
possibly
drive
even
charging.
get rid of the second tank altogether. And fit like a second AFMU.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1.
Not interested in the center. No, not really. So many people have been there. Like it's on my bucket list, but nothing more than that. Like, I wanna be where
Scooping.
other people have not been.
Disengaged. Frame shift drive.
And the hole in the center is pretty well visited. Let's get some fuel here.
Fuel scooping.
Oh. There are actually planets around this thing. A little, yeah. Of course. Hamstelpaster. Sure. Like the cursor is actually not where it looks like it should be. So this game is not entirely 21 by 9 friendly.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive charging.
Yeah. Like going to the most visited tourist attraction on the galaxy is the most dangerous place to be. You get screwed over by a horny Thargoid. Alright. You'll be back in 15 minutes.
Fuel scooping.
I might have time to run to the lavatory of this ship
Fuel scoop disengaged.
and maybe grab a cold one.
Drive charging.
Shout out to Adderman.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Quit being obscured.
Frame shift
There
drive
we go.
charging.
I need to fire voice attack. And take the break I was talking about. I did prepare a be right back screen. Webcam missing. Why is it missing? Download is missing. Hello. Alright. Be back in about 5 minutes. Or thereabouts. Okay. There we go. My chair has apparently developed a squeaky wheel.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Sure.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Alitnil. You've been everywhere.
4, 3, 2,
That's cool.
Fuel scooping.
Last main sequence star my designated route. Still can't figure out what that means. Like sometimes it's the last scuba pool I have the fuel for,
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift
But
drive charging.
the next star is scuba pool. So can't see why it would say that.
Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Not even gonna look at that. It's the wrong color star to have anything interesting. I'll just make sure. Yep. Nothing interesting.
Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping.
think I'm getting the hang of it again. Spending 3 days on super cruises. Not good for your flying skills.
Fuel scooping. Frame shift drive charging.
What's the other planet? Oh. A gas giant. Nope. Not gonna go there.
Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping.
Okay, I've been here before. Apparently. Apparently I've been here before.
Disengaged.
Because otherwise I would say new discovered planets. No need to check the system map.
Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping. Frame shift drive charging.
Five new. Oh, maybe I'll check those.
Ready to engage.
Nothing. Commander Lot.
Four,
I've heard that name somewhere on the internet before. I think I'm gonna just start using the voice tag.
frame shift drive charging.
Since there's not much other things to say here. You know, exploring is pretty boring to watch.
Ready to engage. Four,
Engage.
two, one.
There. It's listening. Sit back, relax, and use voice tag. Scan. System map. Close. Jump.
Frame shift drive charging.
Welcome back. Nothing has happened since you left. Well, I've jumped a few jumps. No. Damn it. Jump.
Frame
Disengage.
shift drive charging.
Okay, I'm using voice attack, so interferes with my speech. Yeah, still alive. Did get myself a drink with some ice. Are we there soon? Define soon. If soon is in about a month, we just might be.
Fuel scooping. Frame shift drive charging.
dev soon. Yeah, we are there soon. When it appears we have a third viewer. Welcome to the stream. Whoever you are, wherever you are. If you were lured by the title, we've all already been there. Been very far from the furthest reachable star. Yeah, there's some more O7s over there.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm starting to see some stars around me. Not only the galaxy. It's been a pretty dark few days.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, he left. Or did he?
4, 3,
Anyway. Oh, I'm upside down again. Looks like I'm going the wrong direction. Meant to be going near the edge clockwise, so I should be looking at the galaxy
Fuel scooping.
to my right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Engage. System map. Close. Disengage. Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Too crowded. Yeah. 3 viewers for the first stream is pretty much the most you can have. Without it being crowded.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh bloody hell, come out of there.
Drive charging.
Anything interesting here? No, sir.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We've been live 1.5 hours and we are at 0 dropped frames. That's good, I think so. 60 FPS. 680 by 1 something.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift
My
drive
internet's in
charging.
good mood today. Yeah. That's it. The title is misleading, I should probably change that.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, let's do that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was valid title for a while.
Frame shift
Not
drive
anymore.
charging.
We went there. This is gonna be viewable even after the stream, I think. So
4, 3, 2,
I think I'd have to maybe download it to YouTube and create a YouTube channel for Elite Exploration or something. So I have a Finnish YouTube channel with like a couple thousand subscribers, but less than half of them understand English at all.
fuel scooping.
Or I'd guess so.
Drive charging.
So it would be pretty much useless. And then if people subscribe to the English content and I push out like 2 videos in Finnish, it's gonna be annoying for them.
2, 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it seems we have some viewers.
Scooping.
Welcome to the stream. Feel free to join in on the chat thingy.
Frame shift drive charging.
And just so you have an idea where we are at the moment, let's look at the galaxy map. Over here, returning from approximately over there. So that's Beagle Point over there. And went on a super cruise from this star over here to about here, right about, till I was 65,665 light years away from Sol, and 17.2 light years away from that very system over there. Therefore being the
4, 3,
furthest away from Sol or that star that anybody has ever been. Well, within the system. Talking about that star. Maybe I should make a second channel. Yeah, I should make a second channel for English content. Definitely.
fuel scooping.
I should probably go on that Commander Pulunen, cause there's practically no other game I'd play
Frame shift drive
for the
charging.
English audience. Don't you fucking dare. 97. Oh, it's okay.
4, 2,
Third bit for drunk streams. I think there's a guide on the internet. How to crash while exploring. Step 1, fly drunk. And on the guide, how not to crash while exploring. Step 1, do not fly drunk.
fuel scooping. Frame shift drive charging.
And I'm not gonna stretch my luck any further. I have already not crashed, so flying drunk, even just a little bit, like 1 bottle of vodka, that would be probably pushing it a little bit.
Fuel
Stick with
scooping.
beer and you'll be okay.
Disengaged.
Or
Frame
rather
shift
I.
drive charging.
just a little tipsy after 1 bottle. not good for remembering the steps of exploring. Like I could probably set up a hotkey for scanning, checking the system map, and jumping, so I'd only have to operate the joystick.
Frameshift drive charging.
So with some luck, I'd fall asleep after the third bottle of vodka, pointing at just deep space
4, 3,
with enough fuel to last me the 10-hour snooze. But with a little less luck, I'd fall asleep at the time like now, and crash into the star. Like this. Yeah, not good. Not gonna do that now.
fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
With Orc you can make the ship to the next star. What's Orc? What is that? Like an autopilot? Or something like that?
4, 3, 2,
That would be cheating, I think. Pretty much cheating.
fuel scooping.
26. Let's get some fuel while we check that. Probably scanned already. Yep.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Replotted with 20,000 light years and about 2400 light years per hour in this ship. That would be like what? 7.5 hours of flying. 7 hours? Something like that.
Fuel scooping.
Given you don't scan anything. I feel like landing on a planet right now. Just gonna find some unexplored ones.
Frameshift drive
Maybe
charging.
fire up that AFMU. Oh, what's that? What is that? We'll have to check that out. Yeah, it's discovered before me, but I don't mind. That might be an Earth-like. What is it? Yeah, credits is credits. Ain't gonna get much if you don't scan them. Oh. It sure is one. Let's go take a closer look. Try not to crash into it. I think this side is up. Engage. Orbit lines. Disengage. Yeah, I'd live there. Or would I? Let's find out. (262 Kelvin). So the surface temp is below. So that's like -11 centigrade. But if that's the average, the equator is probably just fine. Indigenous life. Well, it's gonna depend on that. What it's like to live there. Nice poles on this one. Not gonna run out of water too soon.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's that. Oh yeah, I could probably bookmark it.
Ready to engage.
Just for future reference.
4, 3, 2.
I like to keep tabs on my earthworks. I could have a stay in the summer side all the time. Yeah, I could just leave my ship on orbit and every once in a while pop down to the planet to
Fuel scooping.
care to my farms and
Fuel scoop
things.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
See what kind of pets I could find there. Or if there's intelligent life. Maybe interact with them. Hopefully.
4,
Hopefully not get eaten.
2, 1.
Depends what I taste like. If a year's worth of sweat on this suit and seat is tasty to them, I'll probably get eaten. But yeah.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Right now I'm starting to see unexplored planets.
Ready to engage. 4,
And we are what?
2.
1,000 light years from Beagle Point. If they like coffee and vodka this now. Yeah. Like, I have a sandwich and like crates after crates of
Fuel scooping.
coffee and vodka. Or if I can exchange my
Fuel scoop disengaged.
supplies of coffee and vodka for something. Oh, I'm at my destination. Sure, let's see what's in here. Unexplored, 300,000 light seconds away. Okay, not going there. Alright. How about now? Can we plot a route to here? Yep. Under 10k light years. Just 4 hours. Sounds laborious, but it's doing it. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. And does it fail? It doesn't. Yes. That's it. Alright, and now I can check if it follows the route I took before. No, it does not. Like you can see, I have traveled previously quite close to this one. See the blue spots over there. But it's not the same route. Okay, it changes to the same route for a few stars over there. Yeah, that's not too bad. How about closer? Does it do it if I untick that one? Is it recalculating? Plotting route. Because if like the destination is the only star I can't jump to, and I put the visited stars out with the filter for the route, that's kind of stupid. We'll see in a minute. It should be fine. Yeah. 325 jumps, so that's pretty much nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, let's see if I can find something interesting to land on. Like a landable with the rings or something. Or close to a nice gas giant. Now I'll end the stream there. Probably go to sleep anyway. Because this has been one hell of a night. Getting back to, you know, between stars and not outside them.
Fuel scooping.
Nothing to see here.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Do I prefer to log out while landed? Actually no.
4, 3,
Most of the time no. Because I have heard of a bug that a ship might spawn inside the planet and take a buttload of damage and explode. Although a support ticket would probably get my ship back, but I'd rather just not go through the hassle. But
fuel
I kinda miss landing on planets. 3 days without one.
frameshift drive charging.
3 days without any fucking planets. Or stars. Staring in the darkness. It gets to you. Even gets to me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I'm gonna put this on. Just so you have something to watch. Other than me jumping.
Fuel scooping.
You can now watch me manipulate the stick. Okay.
Frameshift drive
Right about
charging.
there. See if we have anything over here. No. Kailito. Shoutouts to everybody I see.
4,
By the way, if anybody is
Fuel scooping.
thinking about getting an X55, be prepared for fucking this. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. More wiggly things. More wiggly things. Those buttons get loose. Loose AF.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've tried to do something about it, but there's not really much I can do. And you have to grease the inside of the joystick, because the yaw control gets really sticky. And it creaks when you try to turn it.
2, 1.
You got the X52. Alright, is that any better? In terms of build quality? Because this thing is pretty much shit. Like the metal buttons on the throttle quadrant give me shocks sometimes.
Fuel
They electrocute me. Like there's a grounding issue or something.
Frameshift drive.
I've taken it apart and looked for like damaged wiring, but haven't found any. Yours is not shit. Okay.
4, 3,
I might have to think about downgrading then. Or just selling this and getting the Warthog. I did buy this used. So who knows, maybe the seller sold it because it was some kind of lemon.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
It's only sounds here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's check anyways. Yep. Just Suns. No loose buttons for execution.
2, 1.
Yeah. That would be nice. Like, if I touch my skin on the, the buttons here, can't feel nothing at the moment. But sometimes after I press one of them switches, I do get a bit of a shock. Like on thin skin, like wrists and arms in general, it feels kinda nasty. Do I have my orbit lines off? Yes, I do. Engage. Orbit lines. Disengage. Save myself on some time, go a bit past and then hit the
Frameshift drive charging.
charge button. Face the right direction.
Four, three, two, one.
It turns out the 980 Ti for 1440 by 3440 is actually a little bit overkill. Like 970 wasn't cutting it, but this is not even working hard. Boosts up to 1932 MHz and at the moment it's chilling at 1443.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Like fan speed at 17%. Temperature 56 Celsius. Power 30%. Usage at 30%.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I've got it down pretty good. Like sometimes I watch YouTube at the same time and don't really pay attention other than not crashing into the planet, but like honk immediately. There.
Fuel scooping.
Wait till I can fire the FSD
Fuel scoop disengaged.
unless it's obscured, like now.
Frameshift
There,
drive charging.
and then uncheck the system map. And to get the most amount of fuel for the scooping time, just dive right into the star, and well, not too close, obviously, but skim the surface as close as you can, and then pull up like quite sharply. Yeah, I think it also consumes a bit less electricity, because you know the temperature is not that high, and the 970 has,
Fuel scooping.
I think it even has a more beefy cooler than the 980 Ti,
Frameshift drive charging.
and that thing was like 80 degrees trying to play this, and not even running it properly, like barely running it properly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't scoop upside down. Yeah, it depends. I scoop mostly so that I can see the star above me, but sometimes it makes more sense to
Fuel scooping.
scoop it below me, or I'll just flip around here. But this is what I mean. I go past the trajectory that you're supposed to take, and right about here,
Frameshift drive charging.
charge up the FSD and head the right way. Here we go. Most amount of fuel in the least amount of time.
4, 3, 2.
Like a bigger fuel scoop would definitely help. If I like jump and just skim the surface and jump again, the fuel levels go down eventually. But then again, I might have to shut the fuel scoop down, or maybe don't. I could just stay away from the star if I don't need any more fuel,
Frameshift drive charging.
like now. Oh, that's like a... I don't care.
3, 2, 1.
Non-exploration ships are a bit hotter. Yeah. They tend to. Like, that's the one reason I love the ASP. Don't have to worry about the
Fuel scooping.
temperatures. Except when landing and the planet's too hot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like, can do that, no problem. Okay. That's way too close to be proper landable.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's a good idea to wait a little bit. If a ship overheats easily.
Fuel scooping.
But it also helps if you have more power than you need. Like I have my most of my modules powered down, because I just don't need them.
4,
Way less heat. Like I can land on an icy body and the canopy freezes over. Too bad it's only in game. That's like 24°C. Actually 24.5 degrees centigrade warm here.
Frameshift
So
drive
basically too cold
charging.
for a sauna and too hot for comfortably existing or gaming. And I have the window open.
3, 2, 1.
You had a warp, did you? Well, we don't live too far apart.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
No interesting planets. Why is this? Is somebody tampering with my
4, 3,
with the algorithms here?
1.
We've been streaming for 2 hours and 60 FPS. Widescreen, almost HD, with 0 dropped frames. Good going, internet. Thank you for not being an asshole. Obscured, of course.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
There we go.
charging.
Nothing.
Four, three, two,
Yeah. If it was only your computer receiving this stream, but according to my stats, there are 2 other people watching. One of them might be me.
fuel scooping.
That's a boring star.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Nothing. I made you a moderator. Yes, I sure did. Well, I needed fun.
3, 2,
Didn't have any. 'Cause, you know, last time I streamed was probably like 5 years ago with my old waffle maker laptop. With power, yeah, sure. I don't have many plugins, like the chat overlay. Pretty much the only thing I
frameshift drive charging.
managed to get working. Like, I do see who follows and stuff, but that's about it. Don't have no fancy follow graphics or anything.
4, 3, 2,
And the stream preview is about the size of a matchbox, so you will keep the viewers on their best behavior. Why is that a plural for the viewers? Did you count yourself? And me?
fuel scooping.
Yeah, I don't have the super loud notifications. Well, if I start streaming like regularly, I probably have to get some,
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift
just to
drive
fit in,
charging.
you know. There are 2 others. Alright.
Four, three, two,
Alright. So viewers is a plural. You are correct on that.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, fingers crossed. Hope we find something.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, damn it, would you?
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go. Okay, ammonia wells. Somebody's been there before me. Can't be arsed to go and scan them.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I should probably put like the offline picture on my stream page. Put one of the screenshots from the faraway place on the galaxy
Fuel scoop
on there.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Just to like, if people check out the stream page to find out if it's true and the video somehow doesn't get there, so they find something.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, looking back at the galaxy and with the soul targeted with the distance of 65,665 light years. It's a nice number.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
65665. Isn't that like a port for something like a Minecraft server or something? Or TeamSpeak? I remember seeing that number somewhere.
2, 1.
Could it be? I'm trying to think what it could be.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
18. Oh. Oh. That's pretty far away. And that's not an Earth-like. With rings.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm pretty sure that 65665 is like it's like the Delog adapter high-speed
Fuel
internet
scooping.
with Ethernet. No, it's not that. I'm pretty sure. I think it might be like something like the secondary port for Minecraft or something.
Drive charging.
Or some Minecraft server or something. Because I have a server running all the time. Just for personal use.
2,
Hey there! Bravo! Welcome to the stream. I'm guessing you weren't watching. Could I let race? Of course. No problem. That better?
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Because I should probably introduce you two to each other. Oh, what the hell? Both of you play Elite. That's the main thing. And for Rama, I'll
Frame shift
I'll send you some screenshots. Some nice ones. From where I was about an hour ago.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That will do. There we go. Trying to crash into a star.
Fuel scooping.
Well, screenshots from 65,665 light years away from Sol.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive
17.2 light years away from the nearest star. There you go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You love being unemployed. Yeah, and I love being employed irregularly. Like I don't have a minimum amount of hours I'll do.
Fuel scooping.
I drive when I drive and when there is loads to drive and when there isn't, I just don't.
Frame shift drive charging.
Not the big earnings, but the small spendings. How does it go? True. Gorgeous.
4,
Indeed.
3, 2, 1.
Disengage. That was voice attack. Checking if I said something.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Drive charging.
I'm just trying to find a landable planet with something interesting near it. And there's nothing here.
4, 3, 2.
Might come back soon. Well, salute for you too. Be safe out there wherever you're going. Bloody red suns. Get it? Like bloody red.
Frame
Heh,
shift
heh,
drive
heh.
charging.
Okay.
Four, three, two, one.
Okay, this is a good looking star with some decent amount of astronomical objects. Let me just refuel here and see what we have. Well, damn it. Nothing like I was hoping for. So that's that then.
Frame shift drive charging.
Why don't you overheat now?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive charging.
Don't need any more damage. I already have like 3% from 100,000 light years traveled.
4, 3, 2.
And another 100,000 to go. So not looking forward to blowing off some magic smoke from my dashboard.
charging.
Nope. Nothing. Into the bubble. 1% is a little bit too big. Yeah, and then I'll probably crash onto the airlock. Not having docked in like a long time. Explode there. 500 meters from touchdown.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't have enough vodka in my storage to take me over that one.
Fuel scooping.
Just 2 suns again.
Frameshift drive
Here we go. Throw the hard drive with scan data. Yeah, it might work or not. Like every time I crash, it's another year before I get back. Or 8 months, or at least like 3 months.
fuel scooping.
Because every time I travel, I find new Earthlights in addition to the old ones, which I'll just have to rescan.
Fuel scooping.
32 astronomical objects.
Frameshift drive
We
charging.
might be onto something. No, we are not. Oh, that could be an interesting place to land. Yeah,
To engage.
I'll wait for something else.
3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Nothing.
Four, three, two, one.
I don't even need to find any specific materials. Just need to find an interesting place to land.
Frameshift drive charging.
When I was looking for polonium, it was so easy to find those landables with rings and weird stars or planets near them, or two orbiting each other really close. And now I just can't find anything. Boring old little rocks. Nobody wants to see boring little rocks. Not even Boris.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Those are not even landable.
Fuel scooping.
Engage. System map. Okay. Close. Okay, this is such a big start that I just might have to wait for a bit before engaging the jump.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
282 jumps. Doesn't look good. Never know.
Fuel scooping.
There might be something.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
No. Oh yeah, I might have to jump to get to the next place. So we're closing on 50 jumps. Gun and no interesting landables. Like plenty of boring landables, but nothing interesting. This is a good looking star. 8. Jump. System map.
Drive charging.
Okay. Those are too far away. Close. Well, would you close? Thank you. Disengage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Not the best friends with the voice attack. Maybe it's just the demo version being difficult with me. One of them red bastards again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, you never know. There might be something. But there's not. Just like rocky worlds.
3, 2,
Or rather rocks. 0.05 G's of gravity. Nothing to find.
Frameshift drive charging.
I can see there's one planet here. I'm guessing it's not landable. Nope. It is not.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's the same Russian people in the bar with interesting stories. Is it? I don't go to bars much. Don't have the money. or I did have the money but blew them on computer parts. So don't have the monies anymore.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
I should probably post like a link to a
Fuel scooping.
screenshot from the stream earlier to the chat, or maybe down there, so
Frameshift drive charging.
there's something interesting to watch at. For the guys joining for the record.
4,
Record distance.
2, 1.
Blowing money on owning computer power. It's never a bad idea. Yeah, that might be right. The depreciation is only second to depreciation of alcohol.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Like if I blow two grand on computer parts. Well, how long it would take me to blow 2 grand in bars? Like say 4 months, if I was like really hard on the alcohol. Say 4 months. And I'd be drunk for about, let's say, quarter of the time.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'd be drunk for 1 month. Roughly 30 days, 24 hours a day. Half of it sleeping, I guess.
3,
Well, not necessarily. So 30 days, that's 600 and some hours. 720 hours.
fuel
Am I right? Yeah. So 720 hours. So that's like a year's worth of
fuel scoop disengaged.
elite
Frameshift drive charging.
for the same money. I can enjoy elite for a year with better computer hardware and continue for about,
3,
I don't know, 4 years maybe, 3-4 years thereabouts. So yeah, I'd say the bang for buck when comparing computer hardware and alcohol
fuel scooping.
is better with the computer hardware. And it's still worth something after you've used it for a couple of years.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Unlike alcohol.
Frameshift drive charging.
alcohol you drank a year ago. It's not worth much. Think it might be a while. Well, I certainly hope so. Don't wanna be buying those every year. Holy shit, that was... Oh, look at that. Went almost right through. Of course. Nothing else to see.
Frameshift drive charging.
True. Yeah, it retains its value after consuming very poorly. Like even if you puke it out, it's probably still gonna cost you rather than make you money.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like what is this part of space? Nothing interesting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And what I mean by this part of space I will show you in a moment. If you're just joining or have recently joined the stream and haven't seen the galaxy map yet.
Fuel scooping.
Right about there, I'll check this one first. Yep, nothing. And while I put that charging, I can
Frameshift drive
show the galaxy map. So Sol is all the way over here, over there. Somewhere over that's the bubble. And we're over there.
to engage.
Came from thereabouts and heading towards this side of the galaxy. Eventually back to the bubble.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Unless you can get used to hang it over to get the pity fuck. Yeah, I've heard those might even actually cost more money than bring enjoyment.
Fuel scooping.
I guess it depends what you value in life.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, the wrong one. Of course. There we go. Like these things could be worth something.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But I'm not gonna stop for those. Just gonna look for the landable and play seagull with the scanning
Fuel scooping.
or the
Engage.
valuable scans
Frameshift drive
later.
charging.
$18 of outgoing payment soon.
3, 2,
For example,
1.
or 18 years of treatment to the warts you can get growing on your thingliding.
Fuel scooping.
Just check this while scooping. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. What? Discovered? Not gonna stop for that.
Frameshift drive
We are
charging.
out of here. Or you could just pick the mushrooms and see if they yield any result after consuming some of them orally.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, so this is a good start to scoop at. It's rather large.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, damn it. Gives me the homegrown mushrooms. Sure does. Like imagine going to like a bar to deal those and fresh picked. Pick it yourself. Oh. Wonder how quickly you'd get arrested. And what you would get arrested for. Like selling
Drive charging.
illegal drugs or flashing yourself. Or both. And imagine the officer's face when strip searching you. Priceless. That could be a TV show. The Mushroom Man.
Fuel scooping.
Breaking Bad, but with like can't be naked around my wife because I'm farming mushrooms.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, if you can get somebody addicted to them, I think you'll secure your customer base. People use some pretty nasty drugs.
Fuel scooping.
24.
Frameshift
Oh.
drive charging.
This better be good. And it's nothing,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
nothing of the sort I was hoping for.
Frameshift drive charging.
Your wife claims elite is a drug. Like,
4, 3,
do you inject it with a needle? Or take a pill or something? Print out the elite logos and wrap them up with little packets and eat them or dissolve them into some water and inject them. One hell of a drug. Sure.
drive charging.
Well, it's addictive. I'll give you that. Injected with an Oculus Rift. Yeah.
4,
signs of an elite user, baggy eyes, and haven't slept for days, and speaking English, but like a still like a different language and factions and stuff. 36 objects.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's hope this has something. And it doesn't. Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Again,
Frameshift drive.
good amount of astronomical objects, but I doubt there's anything interesting. Oh, there might be. Let's check out that one. So, the water giant. Oh, what the hell, I scanned that one. Orbiting rather close to that sun. Whoopsie. One victory loop. For the better camera angle. Oh, of course, of course. There we go. Like the detailed body scanner is, or the detailed surface scanner is one thing I need to get engineered. Mumbling star names. Yeah. Has that been discovered before? No, it hasn't. Once that gets a name on it, I can select the next one. Yep, there we go. "2,000 light seconds away." That's nothing. I've freaking supercruised 17 light years. This is nothing. Can't feel it at all. What is it gonna take? Like a minute? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Yeah. Hazardous. Here we come. Well, you'll be damn lucky if you find one in here. It will be a long way to collect the bounties. Or if you happen to die while blasting off the pirates, you shall be fucked. I'm probably gonna be elite in exploration after this trip, but not entirely sure if I'm gonna do some trading in between. Depends if I need like materials for engineering and I have to spend a bit more time in the bubble. I might have to get into trading. Or just have the time to. Who knows? Maybe get a combat ship if I have the money for it, and get bored of other things. But I absolutely suck at combat. Ravam game, a good name drop. Alright. Welcome. Oh damn, we got like 8 viewers. Welcome and thanks for following, Krillin. Welcome to the stream. For the other ones too. Get some O7s on the chat if you like. So we were at the record distance from Sol earlier, right about 2 hours ago. Let's see what we found. Rocky body. Yttrium. Okay. I could use some of that. But the view is not that fancy. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'll keep going for a while. Till I find something interesting.
Frameshift drive charging.
Where is it? Oh, there. Click the subscribe and donate. Do I have a donate button? I don't think I do. Or does it come as standard?
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I will have a follow button. And
3, 2, 1.
it's a reflex twitch thing. Yeah, I'm not that professional. It's my freaking first time streaming. Barely had time to set up the chat overlay. I'm only streaming because of the record I attempted to and managed to break. The distance from Sol. 65665. I'm bragging too much, am I? Am I not? Yeah, I am. I'll just put a screenshot online and add that to the stream. Oh, you got black bars and then 21x9. That's interesting. YouTube does support 21x9, I think. Or is it just when you're viewing at full screen? Or is it also when you look at the regular window? Oh yeah, actually that's my preview too. Has black bars. It's interesting. But I'm sure I'm not sending any black bars. OBS is not showing any. So the video feed is being sent at 21x9.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. Of course it's being discovered by other people. Bloody hell. The cursor doesn't work.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, that's a problem with 21 by 9. Okay, okay.
Fuel scooping.
Let's get some fuel on here. That will do.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like only 3. What's that? 0.3 of a promille. 0.03% of the galaxy explore.
2.
Yeah. Like the far reaches of the galaxy, like north, east, and west and south, they are pretty well scanned. Like anywhere within 1,000 light year radius from Beagle Point,
Fuel scooping.
somebody's always been there before you. And it's not even that there are stars further. You just can't jump them because don't have enough range. There just aren't there any stars. So the only way to get further is to
3. 2.
do what I did earlier. Load up your ship with a button of fuel and just super cruise for days. "24.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. Let's try those ones. See if they are anything interesting. Can you see this? Like my cursor is way over here. And then the pointed thing is like way off. I think that's something to do with the aspect ratio. Yeah, you see it. It's annoying. I'll have to experiment with full screen and borderless window and windowed mode and see if that helps any. Or if there's some other settings for the menus, but the way it's now, it's pretty annoying to use. I'll just scan it already. Well, that must be tiny. Well, at least it's close to a planet. I might actually land there. I mean, we've made some good progress for tonight. 252. So that's like 80 jumps. Water-based life. Who would have known? So there's like there's germanium. I do need that, and that's quite a good percentage too. There we got some life. What's the temperature, by the way? Okay, it's below freezing. No problem then. I'll just go check out this and then decide which one to take. Maybe the asp will fall off if gravity is too low. Yeah, and if it's spinning quite hard, like asp grabs onto the surface and deploy the SRV and it just floats off to space. That would be just fucking great. Like, low gravity warning, and you just hit your head in the belly of your ship. Oh, would you scan it already? I can ride it all the way back. Yeah, the SRV. Because I can just synthesize more fuel for that couple 100 years it takes to get back. Well, this has absolutely nothing. Nothing of value to me, at least. Just scan this. Disengage. Voice attack. Just thought I'd said something to it, but I did not. So the stream's been on for 3 hours with the 0 dropped frames. I'd say that's a good result. Good going there. Just select that one. Get some nice views on land there. Maybe take the SRV to a spin. Holy shit. Oh yeah. I like doing this. Well, I just have to reposition for the optimal landing angle. Well, sure you do. Yeah, I was just playing with the radar over there. You see? The zoomy thingy. The planet's moving shit. Probably wanna be on this side so I can see the sun and I can see the gas giant with its pretty rings. So right on the edge of the light. probably facing towards the gas giant. How about that? Well, that's one ugly looking moon.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, it's gonna be below the horizon, isn't it? Well, we'll see. After the drop. Well, the rings are anyway just barely visible. Okay, now would be a good idea to activate my shields. Yep. And the power distributor. Quite possibly. Yeah, I can't see shit. Just might have to fly it that way. It's not too big of a planet, is it? Or maybe I'll just land on the edge of that crater. I'll
Shields online.
barely see the thing. Nice rugged potato. Yeah. Doesn't look very edible. The hell with it. Can't be bothered. I'll just pick a hole and put this thing down in it. See that? A little hole right on the edge of that crater. I think that's where I'll put it. Or close to it if the terrain is permitting.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I can't see the. Well, that's a remarkably smooth ground. Face the gag. Nah, I'm okay here. I don't need to be any closer to the bubble. And where we are exactly? We are over there. So Beagle Point is right over here. Or is it there? I don't know, cause I can't point at them. Cause the bloody cursor is broken. Oh, it might be this too. Yeah, that's Beagle Point. 3,000 light years away. That's my waypoint and I'm over there. Let's see what our temperatures do. Yeah, I think they're okay. Well, I can take that online. And life support. I'll fix that later. And then there's, I could feel it. The basics enough. Because I've been repairing things after I tried to shut down the thrusters in Super Cruise. Did not work. Not gonna do that again. I'm gonna take this one. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Yep, there we go. Timed coffee machine set timer to 8 hours. I actually have a car heating timer on my coffee machine. So that works too. I am gonna head for that metazhydrite. Or actually I think that's metallic meteorite. If I'm not entirely mistaken by the radar signature. Do I run off a car battery? No, I didn't. Also I had to keep tabs for my on my ship so I don't get further than 200. Well, 2 kilometers. Still pretty much scared shitless of losing it. There we go. Oh. Oh, it was metazhydrite. Interesting. Germanium, come here. Manganese. Guess I'll just be a freaking seagull and get all of these, or a magpie. Get all the shiny things. There's one more. There's cadmium. So there's like a outcrop that way, and the bronzite thingy that way, and more bronzite thingies that way. I think we'll go. Oh, there still is something. What is it? Manganese. Okay, look at that. We'll go for that outcrop. Oh, damn. That's way easier. So this is a good planet to drive on. It's flat and not too many rocks. Could be more gravity, but can't get everything, can you? Okay, what do we have here? Nothing really. But I got space in my inventory, so. Another outcrop that way. I like the fact that I can see my ship 'cause it's so flat. Even though it looked like a freaking wrinkled potato, but it's not. Really nice. Like nothing I need. 141 of those. Okay. 200 of those. $96 of these. Alright. Maybe I'll pick that then. But there's absolutely nothing else I need. Try to drive all the way around the planet. Just go to a material trader. Yeah, right. Where's the closest one? All the way around the planet. I don't think I have time for that. Let's see what these bronzite things have in them. I think mesosiderite is the one I want for the germanium, but never know. Apparently not. There you are. Manganese. Antimony. I think that's rather rare, given that I only had 9 of them. And it had the 9 thing leading on, or rather the 5 leaves on the thing there. Stay within 2 kilometers. .0 something. I think we're good for this one. Damn. There it is, I can see you. None of the things I need and all of the things I don't. As usual. Just gonna take them anyway, because one day I'm gonna need them. And I've got space for them. The old system where you only had space for 1,000 materials, no matter what they were. That was pretty rough. There it is. I have like 200 of these. I could spend days on this planet. Just refueling my SRV. Wouldn't have to pick anything. Search any materials for it. Where's the over there? I think there's something. I'll take one more bronzite thingy, it seems, and then get back to my ship, take some pretty screenshots and go to sleep. If you want to challenge similar to your record back in the be the first commander to have full material storage. Does not sound too interesting. Then again, I might just do it. Just for the lols. Fuel reserves are 50%. Sure. Molybdenum. That's the thing I needed. Okay. Practically nothing. There is an outcrop thing fairly close to my ship. Might just take that on the way there. Think I see it. Yep. Germanium. Anything else? Well, I'll take that. The rest of them are fairly useless. Got enough of them. Alright, back to the ship. And I'll post a screenshot to the thing I did. Where is it? Will I put the title I did a thing? Absolutely. So, while you watch the sunset, if it is one, on widescreen, without my camera obstructing the view, I shall work on the picture. Or the screenshot rather. I'll post two. I think that's how you get the most out of it. Right, how do I? So if I like do this and then this. Copy. Not entirely sure if I can actually edit the title on this. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. But anyway, there you go. One link. And another one. Once it uploads, showing the amount of fuel and the time and my name. Actually, not my name, but my ship's name. There. Okay. I think we are done. For tonight anyway. I might return, I might not. But if you wanna see something in the future, hit that follow button, so I know. Well, actually some of you probably already have. At least half of you. Second shot, the last digit of the number is a bit unclear. Well, I'll take a look. Five, yeah. Well, it might be. Maybe I'll take the tilted one. Yeah, this should be okay. Like taking screenshots of screenshots. No problem. Glad you enjoyed it. Here you go, one more. Just to rub it in, you know. Oh, the music paused. Would have been nice to get some nice music. To the end here. Well, I'll have to see. Where should I post them? Probably Elite forums. If anywhere. Well, probably somewhere. Nobody knows about it. It's practically not a record. Looks like it needs a fresh coat of paint. No kidding. 100,000 light years takes a beating. On anything really. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. We'll see another day. If I don't. rapidly combusts my ass. Also known as exploding. Alright, I leave you with some pretty pictures. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Hope to see you again if I probably do or will stream again. This was my first time streaming on Twitch, like properly. And it was the furthest I've ever gone in Elite Dangerous, or anybody else for that matter. That I know of. Or the internet knows of. Oh, there's the music. But yeah. Fly safe.